Welcome back to the Healthy Horizons podcast. I can't even express how grateful I am to be here again. This time with a heart that's clearer, a spirit that's more at peace, and a mindset that's fully aligned with God. Today's episode is so close to my heart because we're talking about something we all face at some point in life: the need to reset, realign, and come back stronger. This one is called Reset and Realign when God calls you to pause. Let me be real with you. These past couple of months haven't been easy, but they've been necessary. I had to step back, not because I gave up, not because I failed, but because I needed to breathe. I needed to hear from God again. I needed to lay down everything I thought I was supposed to be doing and just sit in His presence. And if you've ever been in a season like that, you know it's humbling, it's refining, but it's also life-giving. We live in a world that celebrates hustle, where the grind never stops, and where productivity is praised more than peace. But God doesn't operate like the world does. He isn't impressed with how busy we are. He's concerned with how aligned we are. Sometimes He will allow everything to slow down so we can finally hear His still, small voice again. I want to remind you today, stepping back is not the same as falling back. It's not weakness, it's wisdom. There's power in pause. Sometimes God presses pause because we've been moving in our own strength, chasing our own plans, even when we had good intentions. But He knows when our souls need rest. And when He calls you to rest, don't resist it, receive it. During my time away, I had to confront some hard truths. I realized how easy it is to get caught up in performing, producing, and doing things out of routine instead of revelation. I had to ask myself, am I still doing this with God, or have I started doing it on autopilot? And the truth was, I needed to be reset. I needed to realign my goals, my mindset, and my motives with His will. And let me tell you, when God resets you, He doesn't just stop what you're doing, He repositions you. He starts removing things that were draining you, opening your eyes to what really matters, and renewing your desire to walk in His purpose. Not just your plans. That's what He's been doing in me. This break wasn't a break from purpose. It was a break for purpose. God reminded me that this platform isn't just about talking into a mic. It's about speaking life. It's about showing up with authenticity and pointing everything back to Him. That's the real assignment. I also want to speak to the ones who feel like they've fallen behind. Maybe you've stepped away from your goals, your dreams, your routines, your spiritual walk, and now you're wondering if you've lost your momentum or missed your moment. Hear me. God is not on your timeline. He's not rushed or late. He redeems the time. He restores what was broken. And when you return to Him with a willing heart, He meets you with open arms and fresh oil. This episode is my personal reminder, and maybe yours too, that moving forward doesn't mean going faster. It means going with God. And when you go with Him, you go with grace, with peace, and with power. So what does it look like to reset and realign? It means creating space for God again. It means laying down what you've been carrying and asking Him to show you what needs to stay and what needs to go. It means being honest about your limits and letting Him be your strength. It's about listening more than you speak and obeying even when it's uncomfortable. As I step back into this podcast journey, I'm doing so with fresh vision. I want to speak from a place of overflow, not obligation. I want to encourage you from a place of healing, not hustle. And I want everything I do to point back to the one who gives it all purpose, God. So thank you for giving me grace while I stepped back. Thank you for still being here, for still believing in this mission, and for allowing me to be transparent in this space. My prayer is that this episode gives you permission to pause, to reset, and to move forward better than before, because now you're moving with God. New episodes will now be dropping every Sunday at 4 p.m. Mark your calendars, tell a friend, and get ready for what's next. This isn't just a comeback. It's a restart with purpose.